tried to break up that fight and was killed in the process by being stabbed. Oh, everybody still with me here? Yeah, all right. Alrighty, folks, we're going to be crossing over now from Ross. But apparently, folks, Mark Twain, Mr. Samuel Clemens himself, they say he's never been to the island of Kauai. They say he saw a picture of the Waimea Canyon and thought it looked like the Grand Canyon, so that's when he gave it the name, the Grand Canyon of the South Pacific. Well, folks, yes, it does look very similar to the Grand Canyon in Arizona, only smaller, much, much smaller. Or, folks, if you like, greener, much, much greener. Let me show you guys another waterfall. The waterfall Wa'alai. This waterfall comes off of the Alakai Swamp. Far right hand side here. Beautiful, huh? Yeah, you can't see that waterfall from anywhere on the rim of the canyon, folks. This is the backside of the Kauai Valley. This here was named after a hardwood tree that used to grow at the bottom of Kauai. The tree had a really dense wood to it that the Hawaiians they used to make war clubs, spears, and canoe paddles. If you look on the sides of the canyon walls here, you might notice some rings. Well, folks, these rings, they could tell you a story of an island that was being formed for millions of years. But they are different layers of lava from different lava flows stacked up upon each other. And the dirt, well, the red dirt. Everybody is always curious as to how the dirt becomes red. Well, folks, it's called iron oxide. That's a fancy scientific word for rust. So, folks, if you guys want a souvenir of that red dirt, just take anything that you own that's white, rub it in the dirt, and I can guarantee you the stain will never come off. So, folks, what do you guys think about the Waimea Canyon? Pretty amazing, huh? All right, folks, so what we're going to do is jump on the Alakai Swamp now and head on down to the Napali coast.
These are limestones or sandstones?
No, this is actually volcanic basalt. The rock out here is not a granite, it's just a volcanic basalt, a really brittle rock. That's why the islands of Hawaii, they erode away pretty fast, at a really fast pace. Whereas like the Grand Canyon, you know, they think it took about maybe a couple billion years to form, or a couple million years. This probably only took, I don't know, maybe 500,000 or so, maybe a million.
Volcanic activities, or the
pretty much parts of it was due to the volcano. Most of it is done by the rainfall up here in the water. to kind of carve its way through.
So erosion, basically.
Yeah, basically. Now up here you might see some dirt roads. Well, these are hunting trails. Now folks, we do hunt black-tailed deer, goats, wild pigs, pheasants, francolins, and maybe, well just maybe, if they do step into our gun sights, we'll go ahead and take them out, folks. Chickens. Population and pest control around here. Although, folks, it never works. So if you guys want to take them home with you guys, you feel free to do so.
So are they native animals, or none of them were native animals?
None of them were. From my understanding, there were no native animals on the island until the Polynesians introduced the chickens when they came over here and stuff. Yeah, you might want to get your cameras ready for this. Pretty spectacular sight in the morning. Backside of the Kalalau Valley. Now folks, this here is part of the Napali Coast, which is coming up here real soon. Now roughly the Napali Coast, it's 17 to 20 miles of uninhabited, almost totally inaccessible coastline. Now folks, the only way that you could get out here is by boat, or hiking 11 miles into Kalalau Beach. But this is a 2-day hike, 1 day in and 1 day out. And on a scale of 1 to 10, the Kalalau Trail is rated at a 9, which means it is a very strenuous hike, folks. But the year, they say, was around 4 to 600 AD. That's when the first Hawaiians got here from the Marquesas Islands. And they settled down on the beaches back here and in the valleys. Folks, the Honopu Valley.